gone from catching tarpon with it, to sharks, to grouper, to amberjack, barracudas, anything you can name, we've kind of put on it so far, the 5000 model. First thing about the reel is the drag capability. It's got 31 pounds of drag on it. The dial is pretty sensitive to where you can set it in pretty good. It doesn't tighten up very quick. It has a ton of drag. So the 5000 will kind of do anything you need it to do. There's not much we can't fish with it. There's really no reason for us to go to 6,000 or 8,000 unless we're hitting really big fish, which we'll eventually try out and do some of that stuff. But we have it spooled with 30-pound Power Pro. You can put 40 and still have enough on there. We also spool them down a little bit because of the simple fact that if you spool them too high, they will get wind knots. Some of the reel brands will get wind knots. I think it has to do with spool lip size and stuff like that. But the line comes off so straight that it will get wind knots. If you drop it down just a little bit, you won't get any more wind knots. We got one out the gate when we first spooled it, and that was it once we cut that out of there. So other than that, the coloring is great. Love the black. Everybody's into the black and gray, this kind of trend thing going on. It looks really good. We have them on our Reaper rods, black Reaper rods, which are awesome, good pair. That's another thing about a reel. A reel has a lot to do with what rod it's paired up with. So you really got to pair it with the right rods, which we'll go into all the different types of rods in another review. This one has the CNC power handle, which I highly recommend having if you're going to fish big game fish. I wouldn't fish it without it. I would not fish the other handle without it. The CNC handle has a huge rotation, makes it a lot easier to land big fish and pick up that line pretty quickly and easily. So we've been highly impressed with it. I really am kind of over impressed. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was out the box. New reel company, I expected a lot more work in progress type of situation, but it hasn't been. I can't really say too much bad about it. The only cons I've seen are the spool, where you have to spool it down a little bit, and the other thing is all the labeling's done where it's not engraved, so it's gonna rub off over time, which we haven't gotten to, but if you take care of your product, you really won't run into that. Another thing I really love about this reel is it has a screw-in handle. I am not a fan of handles that have a knob on the other end where it's threaded male and female. These screw-in handles we started using when we went to Shimano back in the day, and I have really enjoyed fishing these. Seem like they hold up a lot better than the other style of handle. Now, I've fished everything. I got it for 8 years, fished Shimano for a while, fished Penn for a while, and I would definitely put these guys up against the Saragosas and stuff like that, and I'd really like to see a long-term comparison between this and the Saragosa 5000, because I think they're in the same class, but I think the drag is going to make a heck of a difference on this reel, and the look is really a lot better for this day and age that we fish in. So Landed Fishing will be selling this product online at our site, landedfishing.com. We will stand behind local products and push them, but we will test them first. And we will continue to test this and continue to give you new data as we go of anything we find with it. So log on to Landed Fishing and order your Florida Fishing Product 5000 today. We will do an inshore setup on these Ospreys. They make an inshore 3000, 4000 model. We still haven't gotten enough testing on it to bring it to you yet. So once we get enough testing, we feel comfortable that we've tested it enough, we'll bring it to you. Also, we're gonna attach some footage at the end of this video that will kind of show you some of the hard tests we put it through. You'll see some clips of some of the fish and some of the action that this rod has seen. We've even trolled with it. I mean, there's not much we haven't done with it. So log on to landedfishing.com, order your Florida Fishing Product 5000 today, and make sure you follow and subscribe our channel, Landed Fishing TV. Right down the bottom.
He is strong. So awesome.
Trying to go back in a wrap.
Yes. There's a big ship right under us.
That is so cool. That is so cool.